നമസ്കാരം, അച്ചു വ്ലോഗ്സിൻ്റെ പുതിയൊരു എപ്പിസോഡിലേക്ക് സ്വാഗതം. നമ്മളിന്ന് കർണാടകയിലെ ചിക്മംഗ്ലൂരിൽ പാണ്ഡുരംഗ കോഫി ഹൗസ് നിന്നാണ്. ഇവിടെ നമുക്കിന്ന് കാപ്പിപ്പൊടി തയ്യാറാക്കുന്നതിൻ്റെയും അതുപോലെ വ്യത്യസ്ത തരം കാപ്പിപ്പൊടികളെയും അതിൻ്റെ പ്രത്യേകതകളെക്കുറിച്ച് നമ്മൾ ഇന്നത്തെ വീഡിയോയിലൂടെ കാണാം. നമ്മൾ ഷോപ്പിലെ വിശേഷങ്ങൾ അറിയുന്നതിന് മുൻപ് ഒരു കാപ്പി കുടിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി വന്നതാണ്. നമ്മളെ പാണ്ഡുരംഗ കോഫി ഹൗസിൻ്റെ ഓണർ കൂടിയായ ദീപക് സാർ.
ഇവരുടെ 5 കടയുണ്ട്. എല്ലാം ചിക്മംഗ്ലൂരിലെ എല്ലാം 5 കടയുണ്ട് ഇവരുടെ. ഇത് എൻ്റെ ഫ്രണ്ടിൻ്റെ കട. ഇത് ലൈക്ക് ദേ പ്രിപ്പയർ കോഫി ആൻഡ് ദേ സെർവ് ആൻഡ് ഇറ്റ്സ് എ കാഫേ. നമ്മുടെ കോഫി ഇഫ് യു വാണ്ട് ടു ടേസ്റ്റ് യു കൻ കം ഹിയർ ആൻഡ് യു കൻ ടേസ്റ്റ്.
അപ്പോൾ നമുക്ക് ആ കാപ്പി ഒന്ന് രുചിച്ചറിയാം. ഒന്നും പറയാനില്ല, ദീപക് സാറിന് ഒരുപാട് സന്തോഷം ഇത്തരത്തില് ഞങ്ങളെ രുചിയുടെ ലോകത്തേക്ക് കൊണ്ടുവന്നതിന്.
നമ്മൾ സാധാരണ കഴിക്കുന്ന കോഫിയിൽ നിന്ന് എന്ത് വ്യത്യസ്തമാണ് തോന്നുന്നു? കൃത്രിമമായിട്ടുള്ള രുചിയോ മറ്റുള്ള കാര്യം?
Behind this there is 84 years of experience. That's very important.
84 വർഷത്തിന്റെ പാരമ്പര്യം, അതിലൊന്നും പറയാനില്ല വരെ.
ഗ്രേറ്റ്.
അപ്പോൾ ഇവിടെ ഏതു നേരത്തും ഈ തിരക്കാണ്. ആളുകളിങ്ങനെ കോഫി വാങ്ങിക്കുന്നതും തിരഞ്ഞെടുക്കുന്നതായ കാഴ്ചകളാണ്. പ്ലാസ്റ്റിക് അല്ല കേട്ടോ, ഒറിജിനൽ കാപ്പിച്ചെടി തന്നെയാണ്. അതൊരു അട്രാക്ഷനായി തോന്നി.
ഇതെല്ലാം പ്യൂർ കോഫി സെക്ഷൻസ്. ഇത് ഇവിടെ in India the best coffee that we get in this one coffee is that is actually Mysore Nuggets. That is the best coffee that is grown in India, and this is Mysore Nuggets coffee. This is the extra bold variety coffee, Arabicala triple A size coffee. This is the topmost coffee in India. Okay, this is mainly used for black coffee. And the next coming to this one, so this is for people who drink pure coffee with milk. Okay, with milk. This is especially like cappuccino, many milk-based coffee. This is for Americano and espresso. We can go with this. For cappuccino and milk-based coffee, we can go with it. And we have Italian roast coffee. This is darker roast. This is darker roast. You get that smoky notes in the cup. Slightly smoky notes very. Okay, it's a dark roast.
It's very tasty. Tasty coffee.
It's a different. If you like smoky notes, it will be very nice.
Okay.
And നമ്മുടെ ഇത് ഇന്നൊരു സ്പെഷ്യാലിറ്റി. We have Brazilian coffees and Colombian coffees.
Colombian coffee, Brazilian coffee.
Yeah, Colombian and Brazilian coffee ഉണ്ട്. If you want to taste something very different, you can go with these things. Okay. This is the pure coffee section. You can see all of our different types of coffees here. All these are filter coffees. Okay, these 3 are our ultra premium coffee. This is, I told you, a Koranga coffee. This is the Koranga coffee. Monkeys in the estates, they eat, they spit the coffee, and those beans are used in this. This is monkey coffee. It's one of the expensive coffee. It's a wild coffee from the periphery estates of Muttodi forest, where the place is very much ecologically balanced. And or a bison vanal or a 20 kilos gobar. There is no fencing for the forest. So all these animals, they keep roaming around, and even in the estates. The coffee that is grown in that place is very flavorful and expensive also. Those coffees we use in this wild coffee. And this is from the Mullanagiri area coffees. Mullanagiri, as you know, that is the peak in Karnataka, and the coffee is grown in that area is having highest value. Okay, that coffee is it has more density, it is more flavorful, aromatic, and expensive also. And this is actually, that's why we have named it as peak performance. Okay, next coming to this one, this is our signature blend, which is running from 84 years. Adoda pere 1938 roast. Okay. அடுத்தது வந்து like this is grand aroma. This is for Karnataka people who prefer balanced coffee. Okay. The next one is, this is for especially for Chikmagalur people who prefer coffee with coffee fruit notes. How it works means, these coffee fruits, it is sun dried. These coffee fruits, when it is sun dried, that pulp content will be absorbed by the bean. That bean, when we roast it, you get that fruity notes in the cup. That's how this works. This is one more thing. This is for people in Tamil Nadu. Regular Tamil Nadu people, they prefer peaberry beans, or it is monocot beans. It will be slightly sour in nature, and they like it very much. And the next one is the Agraharam style filter coffee. As you know, the Agraharam, it's a garland of Brahmins and Ayers, Iyengars houses around the Vishnu or Shiva temple. So their style of drinking coffee itself is different. This is Agraharam style filter coffee. And this is for Andhra and Telangana people who prefer very strong and viscous cup. They need slightly bitterness in the cup, and it should be very strong. This is high voltage, super strong filter coffee. And this is one more thing, is Aroma Gold. This has 70% of coffee and 30% of chicory in this. This is also stronger version of coffee. Okay, these two are for Tamil Nadu, Andhra and Telangana people. And not only this, we have quite many other varieties. Just pause.
ഇതാണ് സ്പെഷ്യലായിട്ടുള്ള മങ്കി കോഫി.
Yeah, we love coffee, and this is our first drink in the morning. So we are from North Karnataka, but since we stayed here in Chikmagalur, so we changed our habit from tea to coffee. Early thing in the morning.
That's
right?
great.
Yeah.
Coffee super.
Yeah, coffee super.
People don't know how to prepare filter coffee. Okay, for them we have made this Pakka South. This is ready decoction. Just put 10 ml of extract to 90 ml of boiling milk with sugar, gives you immediate filter coffee itself. You can make almost 20 cups of coffee with this.
20 cups.
It's called Pakka South. Next, for people who want filter coffee, who want to brew filter coffee, we have this type of filters here. This is called as mocha pot. It's something like this. You need to remove this. You should put normal drinking water till the safety valve. Water should not go beyond this much of water. Then you place this, fill the powder. Do not squash it. Just fill it and clear the rim. Powder. Then you lock it. Keep on the stove in lowest possible flame. Lower the flame, stronger will be your coffee. 4-5 minutes coffee agadu pogum. In the pipe mele vanittu ivide rendu hole undu. Decoction, it will flow like fountain and gets collected in the upper container. Finally, you will get air bubbling sound here. In 4 minutes, you will get the sound. It indicates water in the lower container is empty. Switch off the stove, pour this other container, add milk and sugar for taste. It's as simple as that. Ivide vere vellam, ivide vere powder, lock cheyidittu, keep on the stove in low flame. Once you get the air bubbling sound, switch off. This is how you, and then you transfer this to another container and add milk and sugar for taste.
Okay.
That's how it is done. And we have coffee chocolates on it. It is made with coffee powder itself. Okay, usually what others do is they add synthetic flavors to make the chocolates, coffee flavors. But it is direct, we have put coffee powder and we have made it. You feel that crunchy feel you get in your mouth.
Crunchy feel.
Crunchy feel. And we have instant coffees on it. This is stronger instant called as classic, and this is
Very tasty,
medium strong called as aromatic. We have instant coffees.
Instant coffee.
Instant coffees. And we have even, this is cold brew coffee. Idhile you have 5 sachets in this. You put 1 sachet in water, 1/2 liter water la, you put 1 sachet and refrigerate it for 16 to 18 hours. Fridge le vekkanam. Then you remove the sachet and you consume it. That's how it works. It's called as cold brew coffee. Okay, next coming to weight loss coffee. Idhile it's green bean powder unde. Just put 1 spoon and 15 minutes boil cheyidittu. You need vadagatti. then you should consume
അത്
that.
ഹെൽത്തി കൂടെയാണല്ലോ സാർ.
It's for weight loss.
വെയിറ്റ് ലോസ്. റേറ്റ് എന്താ വരുന്നത് സാർ?
Pachakotta, it has a chemical called as chlorogenic acid, which is the main reason for weight loss.
സാർ റേറ്റ് എന്ത് വരുന്നുണ്ടത്? റേറ്റ്
Rate 200 rupees.
200 രൂപ.
200 rupees. Okay, this is that one, and this is for people who travel. For people who travel and they want filter coffee. So in the madri sachets unde, 10 sachets unde idilla. Just tear it open, place it on the cup, put boiling water. The decoction drips down, and you can add milk and sugar if you want. That's how this works. There will be 10 sachets, especially if you are traveling. This is the best one. Teas in our shop. We have chamomile chai, blue pea chai, jasmine chai, chocolate chai, Bombay cutting chai, Punjabi masala chai, and Kashmiri gulab chai, and quite many regular green teas. Ellame undu. You can buy all these products in www.pandurangacoffee.com. Hi. എൻ്റെ പേര് ദീപക്. ഐ നോ ലിറ്റിൽ ബിറ്റ് ഓഫ് മലയാളം, കുറച്ച് അറിയാം, മനസ്സിലാകും, ബട്ട് സംസാരിക്കാൻ അറിയില്ല, കറക്റ്റ് അറിയില്ല. ഓക്കെ, നൗ ദാറ്റ്സ് വൈ ഐ എം സ്പീക്കിംഗ് ഇൻ ഇംഗ്ലീഷ് ഇറ്റ്സെൽഫ്. Okay, our coffee company started in the year 1938. It's almost 84 years. 84 years palaya company ide. So we are into filter coffee industry in the name of Panduranga Coffee Works. Okay, it existed even before 1938, but when my Periyachan, dad's brother, when he was born, and Tata, they named it as Panduranga Coffee. So, and in India, we have quite many specialities. In India, we are the only people manufacturing both coffee and also chicory in German machines. You might be knowing chicory, it's a root. It resembles radish when it is raw. We have another industry in Chikmagalur, and that is the only industry. No one is having that industry. We are doing it in German machine. Okay, and in India, we are the largest, we own the largest roasters. We can roast 50,000 kgs of coffee in a day. That is our capacity. 50,000 kilo Vartra capacity. That's our capacity.
That's great, sir.
And no one is having that capacity in India. And here, there are actually 5 levels in coffee industry. First is in the estates, where the plants are from sapling, seed to sapling, pesticides, adella undu, that normal agriculture methods. And they grow the coffee fruit and it is picked. And agathuna or kotte undale, they are going to remove it in 2 methods. One is drying method and another one is washing method. So the washing method is called as parchments and drying method is called as cherries. Okay, these are the 2 methods. So you got 4 varieties of coffees. One is Arabica parchment, Arabica cherry, Robusta parchment, and Robusta cherry. These are the 4 coffees. And these coffees, it goes to the curing works. That is the second level of industry. It goes to the curing works where all these beans are separated into the sizes, color sorting, and they remove the foreign particles inside that, and everything they do it there. Avade irundhu namma company ku varum. I mean, clean coffees, they make their way into our factory, our roastery. Ivide nanga, we are going to blend to our requirements. We are going to blend these coffee beans to our requirements, depending on the costing, depending on the taste, what we want. We are going to sort it. I mean, we are going to blend it, and then we are going to roast it. These are the roasters. What you are seeing here is a roaster. This is a 120 kilo roaster. 100 to 120 kilos we can put in this. So we are going to dump the coffee beans here. Raw beans are dumped here. It goes up through the elevator, enters into the hooper, enters into the drum. And fire, avade or a burner unde, hot air pushes to the roaster, and to some particular temperature the coffee gets roasted. It gets roasted and it is discharged to the cooler. And in the cooler, within 2 minutes, it will come down to the room temperature from almost 250 degrees. And that is a destoner.
De-stoner.
De-stoner. And in the coffee beans, you get nails, bangle pieces, and metal pieces, and heavy stones and everything. All these things are separated in this de-stoner. And only the clean coffees come out of this roaster. And as you know, coffee making itself is a art and science. You know that. So
മോഡേൺ മെത്തേഡ് യൂസ് ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ടേസ്റ്റ് നിലനിർത്താൻ കഴിയുന്നുണ്ടോ പഴയ ടേസ്റ്റ്?
this is the perfect method of roasting. Like we have temperature controllers എല്ലാം ഉണ്ട്.
ട്രഡീഷണൽ മെത്തേഡിന്റെ അതേ ക്വാളിറ്റി കിട്ടുന്നുണ്ടോ?
Traditional method in olden days they were roasting in their houses. We get better quality than that. Manual they were roasting. We get better quality than that.
Same taste.
No, better than that.
Okay, better.
It takes almost 45 minutes to roast in your house. Okay, this one it will take around 15 minutes, that's all.
Roasted.
Roasted beans. Every company has its own method of roasting and this one.
Okay.
So depending on the countries, we are going to roast different colors. If we are sending to Italy, we need to do dark roasted. If we send to Middle East, you might have heard about kava kettle. Kava. They need a cinnamon roast. Just a cinnamon and the pat. What pat? Pat. And the color venam. Pat color. So we have different roast colors and different grind sizes. Depending on the equipment, we are going to grind to different sizes. And the next level of industry, and here what we do is we are going to roast it, grind it, and we are going to mix that with chicory powder. Okay, we are mixing that with chicory powder, and this is called as filter coffee. Idam filter coffee. Okay, next, it is called as instant coffee. What instant coffee people will do is they are going to take the extract of this one. They take the filter coffee, they take the extract of this, and they either spray dry it or freeze dry it. There are two methods in taking the instant coffee. Okay, either spray dry or freeze dry it. And that instant coffee, it can never come even near to the filter coffee. Filter coffee is always good. Don't try use instant coffees. Filter coffee is always the best. It's like pal and pal powder. You can compare with the pal and pal powder. You cannot get the taste of real milk in milk powder, right? In the same way, you cannot get the real taste of coffee in instant. So always brew filter coffees in your house. It's always good. Okay, and you need to work little bit if you want good thing, right? If you want something good, you need to work on that. You get the filter coffees and then you start brewing in your house. Okay, and
which one you promote?
Sir, it depends on the areas. So if you are drinking
In South?
If you are drinking black coffee, we cannot make them drink with milk. If you are drinking strong, we cannot make them drink light. If they are drinking something cheaper variety, we cannot make them drink expensive variety coffees. So we have all types of things. Cheaper to expensive, strong to light, everything we have. You can log into my page www.pandurangacoffee.com.
For satisfying all type of people.
Yeah, we have all the types of coffees. Koranga coffee unde, monkey coffee. It's something like monkey coffee and like in these monkeys in the estate, it eats the fruit and it spit the bean. And the bean, because of the amylase that is present in the mouth, the bean quality gets transformed. Okay, that is one type of coffee, and that tastes different, and it is one of the expensive coffee. That is called as spit coffee.
Spit coffee.
There is one more coffee called as civet coffee. It is shit coffee.
Shit coffee.
Okay. It's called as civet cat. It eats the fruit and that comes out in the excreta.
Half digest item.
It comes out through the excreta, and that is actually that enzymes that is present in its stomach. It will transform the taste of that.
This is the expensive coffee.
That is almost 8,000 to 10,000 rupees per kilo. Yeah, that is one of the expensive coffee. We sell monkey coffee, and then அடுத்தது வந்து அக்ராரம் style filter coffee.
Agraharam style.
Agraharam. You might be knowing what is Agraharam. It's a garland of houses behind the Shiva or Vishnu temple in
we live
Tamil
in
Like our
Palakkad
Kalpati.
Agraharam. So their style of drinking itself is different. Like they want. So in the Agraharthala, they are very specific about their coffee. Very much specific about their coffee. They want 50% of plantation A, 50% of plantation B berry, and to that 10% of rubber. There are quite many specifications in there. We have satisfied all those specifications and made this Agraharam style filter coffee. The next one coming to this one, Karnataka people. They want balanced coffee. If a balanced coffee venam. So balanced matlab, it is something like coffee has inherently 5 flavors in it. Inherently 5 flavors. That is chocolate, vanilla, butter, nuts, and caramel. These are the 5 basic notes that are inherently present in coffee. And this coffee, what is grand aroma, what we say, that is actually balanced coffee. Next one is 1938. It is actually 1938. The name itself of coffee is 1938. Nammude establishment here, we have named it as the coffee. 1938 roast. That is our signature blend. And the next one coming to Tamil Nadu people, there is one more blend called as peaberry blend. Peaberry blend, it's something like ore plant, you get dicot beans and monocot beans. In one fruit, there will be only one seed. That is actually called as monocot bean. It will be in round shape. Okay, it rolls inside the roaster very nicely, and you get that uniform roasting. And Tamil Nadu people like it very much. Okay, it gives slightly sour in nature, and they like that sourness. So this is actually peaberry blend. And coming to Andhra Pradesh and Telangana people, they want more viscous cup. They want slightly bitterness in the cup. Yeah, they want slightly bitterness in the cup. So we have 2 varieties: high voltage, very strong filter coffee, and next one is Aroma Gold, which has 30% of chicory. Okay, these are the 2 varieties for Andhra Pradesh and Telangana people.
More than 60 varieties.
And this is what I am telling is actually these are, and we have even Sukumali coffee unde.
Sukumali coffee.
Sukumali coffee, it's Tamil Nadu style of coffee, but there is no coffee in that. It contains pippali, nannari, atimadura, ashwagandha, dhania, coriander, and ginger.
Medicinal plants.
It's medicinal thing. Turmeric, nutmeg, and karupati, palm jaggery. All these ingredients. It's called as Sukumali coffee. Even that we have. And we have special teas also in our shop. We have jasmine chai, chamomile chai, blue pea chai, and chocolate chai, and Punjabi masala chai, and Kashmiri gulab chai, and Bombay cutting chai. We have quite many teas also.
Sir, how many people work in our factory?
Sir, we have automated almost everything. There is around 20 members right now.
20 members.
20 members. And all packing, everything is automated.
Hygienic.
Hygienic. No hand touch will be there.
അപ്പോൾ നമ്മുടെ കാപ്പിക്കോപ്പ എന്നാണ് നമ്മുടെ രാജ്യത്തിൻ്റെ കാപ്പിക്കോപ്പ എന്നാണ് ചിക്മംഗ്ലൂർ അറിയപ്പെടുന്നത്. നമ്മുടെ ഈ കാപ്പി ഇൻഡസ്ട്രി അവർ ബാക്ക് ബോൺ ഇൻ ചിക്മംഗ്ലൂർ.
Sir, coffee is something like in India, it came from Arab countries to India in, I think it is in something around 300-400 years back. A person called as Baba Budan, he bought few seeds in his robe and he planted it in Chikmagalur. And now it has become the crucial pillar of Chikmagalur's economy. Okay, coffee da life. Everyone's life is one or the other way, it is dependent on coffee here.
സ്വന്തമായിട്ട് തോട്ടങ്ങളുണ്ട്.
നമ്മുടെ എസ്റ്റേറ്റ്സും ഉണ്ട്. And we have our own coffee industry, we have our own chicory industry. എല്ലാം ഉണ്ട് related. Okay, so we grow our own coffees and we use our coffees also here in this place. ഇതെല്ലാം ഉണ്ട്. Like in India, it came from Arab countries, and it is more than 4.5 lakh tons of coffee is grown in India. Okay, in that, the main places where coffee is grown is Chikmagalur and Coorg, or Madikeri or Coorg, what you say, whatever. That's one more place. There are 2 varieties in coffee. One is Arabica, another one is Robusta. Chikmagalur grows Arabicas and Coorg grows Robustas. Robusta, it's already, as the name itself indicates, is robust, it is strong. Cornavale coffee.
Robusta.
Arabicas are smooth, soft, subtle, very much prone to the diseases like pesticides. You need more pesticides. Robusta, it doesn't need that much of pesticide. It's very, even the plant is very strengthy like. But Arabicas are expensive. And in India, we grow in shades. We grow coffees in shade. That's why our coffees are very expensive. And the world market, in the world market, Indian share of growing coffee is only 2%. Only 2%. That itself is 4.5 lakh tons. And Brazil comes first. Brazil, they grow almost 60% of world's coffee. And they decide the price of the coffee in the world. And for your kind information, coffee is the second highest transaction commodity in the world after oil. That is one more thing. Just imagine how powerful the coffee might be. Oil is the first commodity and coffee is the second commodity.
Second commodity.
Just imagine how powerful the coffee is. That much power in the coffee. Okay.
That's great, sir.
Vandiki eppadi, how you need fuel for what we say, fuel for gadi. In the same way, for our body, we need coffee.
It's a great.
സാർ നമുക്ക് ഇനി ഇതിൻ്റെ പ്രോസസ്സിങ്ങും കൂടി ഒന്ന് സാറ് പ്രോസസ്സിങ്.
Processing, I told you, this is the roasting section. ഇവിടെ റോസ്റ്റ് ആകും. ദാറ്റ് ഇസ് 30 കിലോ റോസ്റ്റർ. ഇത് 30 കിലോ റോസ്റ്റർ. ഇത് 120 കിലോ റോസ്റ്റർ. ഇവിടെ റോസ്റ്റിംഗ് ആകും. ദിസ് ഇസ് അവർ സ്മോൾ ഫാക്ടറി. നമ്മുടെ another factory is in Hiremaglur. That is a very big one. There, it is 15 times bigger than this machine. 15.
Most modern equipment.
It's that's automatic machines. That's the largest roasters in India. I'll take you to that place also.
താങ്ക് യു സർ. സാർ ആളുകൾക്ക് സംശയമുണ്ട് കാപ്പി കുടിക്കുന്നത് ഹെൽത്തി ആണോന്ന്.
Sir, if you drink 2 cups of coffee every day, it's really good for health. If anything in excess, amrudamum vishanda.
That's right.
If anything, if it is excess, even amrudam is also vishanda. If you drink 2 cups of coffee, it's a stimulant. It increases your brain activities. You will be active the whole day. It's good for health. Actually, 2 cups is good for health. Grinder illa, this cutting machine, crushing machine illa. Every hour it cuts 4,000 kgs of coffee. 4,000 kilo cut cheyum. Cut cheyum. ఒరే సైజ్ గ్రైండింగ్ ఉంటుంది, ఒరే మాదిరి గ్రైండింగ్. ఓకే, దిస్ ఈజ్ యాక్చువల్లీ కటింగ్ మెషిన్, ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ క్రషింగ్ మిషన్. ಇದೋಡ ಆಗತ್ತೆ ಕಾಫಿ ಆಯಿಲ್ಸ್ ಉಂಟಲ್ಲ, ಎವ್ರಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಈಸ್ ರಿಟೈನ್ಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಇಫ್ ಯು ಗ್ರೈಂಡ್ ಇನ್ ದಿಸ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಆಫ್ ಗ್ರೈಂಡರ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಹೀಟ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಫ್ರಿಕ್ಷನ್, ಆಲ್ ದ ಫ್ಲೇವರ್ ಆಯಿಲ್ಸ್ ಗೆಟ್ ಎವಾಪರೇಟೆಡ್. ಅದಾದ ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಇದಲ್ಲ. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಚಿಕೋರಿ ಪೌಡರ್. ಓಕೆ, in the machine it mixes 120 kgs of coffee and chicory in 2 minutes. That is the capacity. It's used in pharmaceutical industry. We are using it in our industry so that you get that homogeneous mixing of coffee and chicory powder. I'll show you how chicory is made. I'll take you to the other industry and you can see that. ഇവിടെ എല്ലാം automatic packing machines. It automatically fills, forms, weighs, seals, counts, cuts, everything it do by itself. And each packet is almost 72 packets per minute portable. That's the packing machine.
1 minute 72 packets.
72 packets portable. The packing machine, no hand touching. ಕಟಿಂಗ್ ಆಗ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ.
അപ്പോൾ മെഷീനിൽ പാക്കിംഗ് കഴിഞ്ഞിട്ട് കിട്ടിയതാണ് നമുക്കിത്. എല്ലാം മിഷൻ പാക്കിംഗ് ആണ് വരുന്നത്. അത്രയും ശ്രദ്ധയോടെ ഹൈജീനിക് ആയിട്ടാണ് ഇവിടെ കാപ്പി നമ്മുടെ മുന്നിലേക്ക് എത്തുന്നത്. അപ്പോൾ നമുക്കറിയാം കോഫിയിലെ ഏറ്റവും ബേസ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഒരു കാര്യമാണ് ചിക്കറി, അതിൽ ബ്ലെൻഡ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. പക്ഷെ പലർക്കും അറിയില്ല എന്താണ് ചിക്കറി എന്ന്, നമ്മൾ നേരിട്ട് കണ്ടിട്ടില്ല. അപ്പോൾ സാറിൻ്റെ കൂടെ ഫാക്ടറിയിൽ എത്തിയിരിക്കുകയാണ്. നമുക്ക് ചിക്കറി എന്താണോ അതിൻ്റെ വിശേഷങ്ങൾ കൂടി അറിയാം.
Chicory is a root. This moolange madri. It resembles radish when it is raw. The seeds come from France, grown in Gujarat and consumed in South India. This is the history. It started during the Second World War. These soldiers were running short of coffee. So at that time they introduced this chicory root. It resembles, once it is roasted and ground, it resembles coffee. That's why they started this. And since there were French colonies in India, that tradition continued even in India. And so you can see, this is actually the root. Same radish mariya undu. Okay. Upper part is cut now. This is the lower parts. Okay. So this is roasted in oil for 1 hour. This is roasted in oil for 1 hour. 1 hour venam. And all these sand, dust, ellam, it will come out and it is separated in this. And then only the clean roasted root is ground and mixed with coffee to give caramel taste in the cup. It works like a filler agent. This is good for health. Some people think it is bad for health, but this is good for health. Don't worry, you can consume it. And it's a substitute, and it is not an adulterant to coffee. It is a substitute. And this is the only thing that can be added to coffee in India. Okay. And chicory is a chemical, like it's called as inulin, which is it's a diuretic, and that is also very good for health. And it gives caramel taste. That's why we are going to put this. Okay. And of chicory, after roasting, you can see this. It will be something like this. And this is the roaster. And Idan roaster, it will roast 1200 kgs of coffee. If you want 1200 to 1500 kgs, we can roast in this. And chicory is 700 kgs, we can roast in this.
700 കിലോ ഇതിൽ റോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യണം.
700 kilos can roast.
റോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന മെഷീനറി ആണത്.
ഇതിൽ അകത്ത് you can see this. ഇത് എല്ലാം റോസ്റ്റ് ആയില്ലേ?
റോസ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്.
Roast. And this is ground. Grind ചെയ്തിട്ട് then we are going to put that in coffee. Okay. That's called as filter coffee.
Filter coffee. ചിക്കറി റോസ്റ്റ് ചെയ്യുന്ന മെഷീൻ പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്നതാണ് നമ്മൾ കാണുന്നത്.
ഹൃപ്രസാദവും മൗന ചുംബനങ്ങളും പങ്കുവയ്ക്കുവാൻ ഓടി വന്നതാണു ഞാൻ. രാഗചുംബനം നിന്റെ നെറ്റിയിൽ തൊട ഗോപകന്യയായി ഓടി വന്നതാണു ഞാൻ. അമ്പലപ്പുഴി ഉണ്ണിക്കണ്ണനോടു നീ എൻ്റെ പരിഭവം മെല്ലയോതി വന്നു.
അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ ഒരു കോഫി വാങ്ങിക്കാൻ വേണ്ടി വന്നതാണ്. അപ്പം അന്ന് വാങ്ങിച്ചത് 2 ഗ്രീൻ കോഫിയാണ്, അതായത് നമ്മുടെ വെയിറ്റ് ലോസിന്, അതായത് അമിതഭാരം കുറയാൻ സഹായിക്കുന്ന 2 കോഫിയാണ് വാങ്ങിച്ചത്. പിന്നെ ഇന്നത്തെ ദിവസം മനോഹരമാക്കിയ കോഫിയെക്കുറിച്ച് കുറേ അറിവ് പകർന്നു തന്ന ഈ ദീപക് സാറിന് ഒരുപാട് നന്ദി അറിയിക്കുകയാണ്. അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ ഈ നന്മയ്ക്ക് വളരെ വളരെ വിനയത്തോടെയാണ് ഓരോ കാര്യങ്ങളും പറഞ്ഞു തന്നത്. ഇത്ര വലിയ ഒരു ഷോപ്പിൻ്റെ ഓണർ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഫാക്ടറിയുടെ ഉടമയായിട്ടും വളരെ സ്നേഹത്തോടെ ഓരോ കാര്യങ്ങളും പറഞ്ഞു തന്നു. നമ്മളെ ഒരുപാട് അറിവ് പറഞ്ഞു തന്ന അദ്ദേഹത്തിനും അദ്ദേഹത്തിൻ്റെ സ്ഥാപനത്തിനും ആ സ്നേഹം അറിയിക്കുകയാണ്. നന്ദി.
Bye.